Part 2 of Fake It Till You Make It, the 10k special of this channel. It's SakuAtsu, Hurt Comfort, let's go. The morning of the departure, Atsumu walked over to his apartment to meet him there and make up a story. The Spike was already anxiously waiting, finding himself hoping that he wouldn't come equally as much as he awaited his arrival. This was a stupid idea. A stupid idea and a stupid plan. The knock on the door startled him, and he was quick to open, failing to compose himself beforehand in his haste. He was greeted with the admittedly very good-looking blonde, who wore a comfortable yet stylish outfit that fit him better than expected. Did he always look this good? And Sakusa had just failed to pay attention until now, or did he dress provocatively on purpose? Ami? What? I said good morning. You look a mess. Sakusa's expression darkened. He did. He knew he did. Despite getting up early, he got little to no preparation done except for showering twice and packing most of his stuff, from which 3/4 had already been packed for a week. Still. Hey, it looks cute. I usually only see you in training clothes or some uptight suit for formal events. I didn't think you own anything else like sweatpants. I like it. Save the compliments for later. No flirting yet. Atsumu smirked and leaned closer intentionally. Oh, you will know when I start flirting. Sakusa met his teasing gaze with an ice-cold stare, not giving him the satisfaction of any kind of reaction, yet he dreaded what was about to come. If this was just Mia teasing, he didn't really want to know what his flirting would be like. Guess he would find out regardless. So, what's the story? How long have we been together? Any plans for the future? Perhaps moving in together once we're financially stable enough to afford a bigger apartment and... The dark-haired sighed and turned around to make them coffee. I doubt that it'll be necessary. If my parents acknowledge you at all, then as a hindrance. They won't ask too many details about us, but... But? The setter leaned over the counter, watching him intrigued. They will try and nitpick everything about you. Make you look bad in front of me to convince me that you are not a good choice. Which won't matter because this is all fake and you don't like me anyways because I'm annoying. Gotcha. Yes. Something about the way he said it annoyed him immensely. Not because he was annoying, even though he always claimed that, and more often than not, it wasn't far from the truth. Perhaps it was Atsumu's willingness to immediately assume the label, putting himself down in the process. Maybe we shouldn't do this. It's not too late yet to back out. What? Why? He seemed almost shocked, or maybe even offended, like Sakusa had betrayed him. They will lay into you. It isn't worth it. I can lie about having a partner. I did that before. Not very successfully. I mean, that's nonsense. I can handle some idiots. You shouldn't have to. I will still say I like you, so don't be worried about the bet. I'm not. How shallow do you take me for? He didn't reply and just stared down at his cup. Something about his words made the image of him being verbally harassed by his parents so much more unbearable. He suddenly couldn't imagine him there anymore. Atsumu, kind-hearted as he was, didn't fit into that cold house. Ame, it's fine. This is gonna make it easier for you, right? He thought about it, and almost surprised himself when he found, yes, it would. There was the added level of showing his sexuality off undeniably to his family, but that wasn't it. Atsumu was warm, and one of the few who, against his expectations, respected his boundaries almost immediately without asking further questions. Something even his family didn't manage, except for Komori, that is. He nodded slowly, handing Atsumu the cup and nibbling at his own. See? There you have it. I'll help you. Look at it like a favor between friends. Friends. He thought that maybe he'd like that. It sounded nice. So, what do I gotta know? They went over a few general rules and details. Atsumu already knew that Sakusa had problems with touch and was, as such, very surprised when the doctor did not in fact suppose the idea of kisses. Public ones, obviously. For show. Stunned, he looked at him before his brows furrowed slightly. Are you familiar with the color system? Like green, yellow, and red. Sakusa's cheeks flushed bright red, and he was quick to cut him off. I don't think we'll need that. No. Hear me out. Nosada's own cheeks were dusted in a light shade of pink. I just thought, with your parents being fairly conservative and all, they probably don't know it. Definitely not. Right. Exactly. So we could use it to communicate without them noticing the whole ordeal or suspecting anything. If I ever go too far or am barely walking the line, just subtly mention yellow and I'll tone it down. I doubt that'll be the case. You are perfect as you are. For this. He quickly added the second part as he noticed how weird that sounded. Atsumu chuckled nervously. Thanks. I'd still feel more comfortable if we had something like this, just in case. Sakusa nodded slowly. Now that he mentioned it, he would also feel safer if he had a bit more control over this instead of walking in blindsided. Okay. Do you have anything, a word you could say if it gets too much? He frowned. I mean, not if I get too much. We have the colors for that. But if you want me to get you out of a situation or something. Sakusa thought about it. He was tempted to say volleyball as a first association he and Atsumu shared, but that would be said way too often. If I want you to get me out, I'll start talking about Ishijima. What? Atsumu looked so confused it was almost comical. My family knows close to nothing about me or my social life. They won't notice anything amiss. The only one who might is Komori. He knows not to touch on the topic. Did something happen between the two of you? Sakusa raised an eyebrow before averting his gaze. Not really. Atsumu sensed that it wasn't his place to ask and moved on to a lighter topic. Anyways, I got us something. To make the whole thing convincing and because I wanted to see the look on your family's face. He reached for the suspiciously heavy bag and Sakusa tried guessing what the blonde came up with. He should have known that it was impossible to try to understand Mia's thought process. Atsumu pulled two matching rainbow-colored pajamas from his bag with a tiny embroidered unicorn on the left side of the chest. Sakusa stared at them, torn between shock and horror. If we wear these, my mother might just get a heart attack and die. Atsumu laughed and put them back again. Just wait for the outfits I've packed. Sakusa knew then and there that yes, this was a calculated risk. And he was very bad at math. Thank you all so much for watching to the end. I hope you liked it. I know this part was a little shorter, but don't worry, the next one will be longer again and there are many more to come. I hope you will like it. I try to upload them as quickly and as regularly, as frequently as possible, but I still have a bit more of school to go before holidays, so I hope it goes according to plan, but I can't promise anything. Now, if you liked it, consider leaving a like because it really helps this channel grow, and if you don't want to miss out on anything in the future, consider subscribing, and here you have my social medias. Check them out if you like, and now I hope you have a wonderful and amazing day, and check out these other videos. I heard they are pretty good.